3-Trace High Gloss Metal Art Paint has a full and soft metallic luster with brilliant colors. The paint film is water-based, environmentally friendly, green, and healthy, while has strong adhesion. 3-Trace High Gloss Metal Art Paint can create a unique artistic effect. The following is a detailed introduction to the construction process of 3-Trace High Gloss Metal Art Paint with Symphony Effect. The following is the coating structure of the High Gloss Metal Symphony Effect. The main tools to be prepared include short-haired roller brush, natural seaweed sponge roller, and natural sponge for art paint. Specific construction process. The first step, base layer treatment. The base layer must be dry, firm, and level before construction and pre-ground to remove dust. The second step is to roll the primer. Use a special penetrating primer for 3-Trace Art Paint SYG002D. Add 10 to 20% water to the primer. Use a short hair roller brush to apply the primer. The dosage is 0.12 kilograms per square meter. The third step, roll paint special interior wall paint for art paint. Use a short hair roller brush to evenly apply the special interior wall paint for art paint as a primer. And the coverage rate is about 0.12 kilograms per square meter. Step 4. Creating the symphony effect. Choose 2 different colors of high gloss metal art paint for texture effect. In order to ensure the wall effect when using natural sponge for art paint, pay attention to evenly pat on the plastic palette and then paint on the sample board first. And then the wall can be constructed after the pattern is qualified. Use a natural sponge specially designed for art paint. And apply the first color of high gloss metal art paint irregularly. With the uniform figure of 8 technique, the dosage is about 0.05 kilograms per square meter. Pay attention to the control of strength and avoid slipping. Pay attention to avoid uneven stacking when loading, making sure the pattern and color are uniform overall. Pay attention to the corners and use a small piece of sponge to fill it up. To create natural transition at texture joints. After the first color is applied, tools such as sponge should be cleaned before the second color is applied. Note that the first layer must be dry before proceeding to the next step of construction. Be aware that the second color still needs to be evenly tapped on the plastic palette. Before it is put on the wall, apply it on the sample board first, and then put it on the wall after the pattern is qualified. Use the natural sponge for art paint to apply the second color of the high gloss metal art paint irregularly. The result is a 2-color starlight texture. Pay attention to the corners and use a small piece of seaweed sponge to fill it up. The steps must be completed by the same person. To avoid the differences in construction methods of different people, resulting in inconsistent wall effect. Review of construction key points. Patting evenly on the plastic tray with natural sponge, apply it on the sample board first. Apply high gloss metal art paint irregularly, making sure the pattern and color are uniform. Pay attention to the corners, and use a small piece of seaweed sponge to fill it up. Tools such as sponge should be cleaned before the second color is applied. Note that the first color layer must be dry before proceeding to the next step of construction.